Good evening, welcome to our Freestyle Fitness Yoga. This is week 3 and today we're finishing with shoulder stand. So you may want padding for your shoulders, you may want a wall, things like that to get you up there. So we're going to sit down, you can sit cross-legged, straight legs, it's up to you. And we're just going to bring ourselves to this moment. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Last week we finished with... What did we finish with? Oh, here's Andrew. Knew she was coming. We finished with, what are you thinking about? I'm just going to let Andrew in. So you can count your breath, say a prayer, think of your blessings, whatever you want to do. Just let the body relax down. We're going to change our legs and we're going to take it into our neck stretches but using our arms. So we're tucking our chin down, bring our hand onto our head, 3 breaths here. And then bring the head down and down, lift the head. We're taking it back. We're going to take our arms behind our back our shoulders back, push our arms away, lift our head up. Stick the chin up to the ceiling. And then we'll bring the chin back down, bring the arms in, pull the hands over, so you're pulling the arm to the side, you're pushing the elbow down, and you're bringing the ear towards the opposite shoulder, away from the elbow that you're pushing down. And then bring the head back to centre. Bring the arms to the other side. Pull the arm. Push the elbow down. Bring the ear towards the side where the hands are. And bring it back to centre. Take the arms over again. This time push with the arm, so you're pulling the arm around the body, and turn the head. Again, look towards the shoulders, towards their hands. And bring it back to centre. Bring it to the other side. Push the arm, so instead of pulling it over this way, we're pushing it forward. The elbows tucking back. We're turning and looking over that shoulder. And then bring it back, take it out. So we're changing legs again. We're going forward, side, side, twist, twist, then we're going to change the leg, do it again. So here we go, breathing in, breathe out, reach forward. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out to the side. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out to the other side. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, twist. Breathe into centre. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in, lift. Take the legs out, swap them over. Here we go. Bring the hands down. We're going to lift and bring ourselves onto our hands and knees. So we're doing cat and cow. I'll do it this way. And I can see the finger. Cat and cow 4 times and then twice on each side with the extension. Use your breath. Think about what's happening with the spine. Think about opening it backwards and forwards. Here we go. Breathing out. Breathing. The next one we're going to take it into our extensions. Breathe in at this point. Remember the elbows go forwards. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. That's it. Bring it down. So from here, you're just going to take the bum side to side and look down with the head. Just moving the spine. Just letting your body and your neck and spine do whatever it wants. You can take it in circles. Take the shoulders in circles. Just let the spine, then sides, the shoulders, just let yourself kind of go. And then when you feel, oh yeah, I want to move on, bring yourself back to tabletop. So let's take into our legs. We're taking it into a leg press, so pushing the foot away, bringing it in behind the knee and pushing back into a cow stretch. Bring it out, push it away, and we're going to do one more on this side. Bring it back underneath. Let's do the other side. So stretch that toe, stretch the heel, stretch the Achilles. Take it in, stretching the front of the knees, the front of the body, the bum muscles. Bring it back under. So again, back into bent knees. You're going to drop yourself to the side and take the feet out into 90-90. So your outside edge of your little toe on the front leg is down and the inside edge of your back toe is down. From here, you're twisting towards that front leg. You're going to bring yourself down, lift up, swing that back leg around and twist. We're taking it back, we're twisting and down, and this is great for lower back and also sciatica. So let's do 2 more of these. Under. You can just slide your legs over. You don't have to do, you can just do that. Or you can go up and round so that you're here. So again, we're twisting down, up and around. And I think the last one. So one more. And bring the legs underneath. Round onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. And then we're going to jump and roll up. Lovely. So it's 4 sun salutations, but on the 4th one we're going to stay in down dog and then we move into our flow from there. So bringing yourself to the front of your mat, bringing yourself into mountain pose. Start at the feet, work up. Have your hands in front of your heart, or if you want to, you could raise them above your head. So we're breathing in, lifting up, reaching back. As we breathe out, we're taking it down into a forward bend. We're bending our knees, placing our palms on the floor, lifting up onto our tiptoes. Remember, step or jump back to either down dog or to plank. Arms to the front, bend the elbows, lift up, take it back to down dog, bend the knees into there, jump into a forward bend, bend the knees if you need to lift back up. Here we go, 3 more. So this time when we get to down dog, we stay at down dog. And you'll be able to rest there. So stay here. Have a little chill. Catch your breath. Walk them legs. Wiggle your bum. Wiggle your shoulders. Say yes with your head or no with your head. To help just release them legs. So, we're going to start with our right foot. Remember, if you need a block, you can always have a block. We're going to lift our right foot up in the air. And we're going to step it through our hands. If you need to, you can always move it up. You can have that block down. You're going to keep, so it's your right foot, it's your left hand that's going onto the floor or the block, or your ankle if you want to. You're then going to twist to the back. So you can keep the hand down on the spine. If you find that that's easier, that's nicer for you, you want to stay there for now, you can. So we're just letting our body sit in this position. We're now, so about 3 breaths, we're going to see if we can make that back foot drop down. So that it's flat down on the floor. Then we're going to straighten this front leg. It doesn't have to go all the way, it can just be a little bit, but we're still twisting to the back. You can still keep that arm down. Where that hand is sitting on that lower back is where, if you've got any pain, any slip disc, it's usually going to be around that point. So listen to that part of your spine. So now we're going to take it into an inverted V. So we're going to bring the hand on our back down, and it's going to come to our leg, the floor, a block, wherever we want. And we're going to try and bring our chin past our knee. Now we can use our hands to give a bit of a pull. We can have one hand on the floor, and we're trying to pull the chin in. So that we're doing an inverted V. We're then going to bring our hands back down to the floor. If we need to, we bend that front knee to get our hands down. Again, it can be a block. You're going to bend that back foot and you're going to step it in and lift it up. But now, instead of trying to get the chin past, you drop your head so that you're looking towards your knee. And you're bringing the other leg up as high as you can. Again, if you want, you could always use the hand on the leg, but you don't have to. You can just lift that back leg, that left leg, up as high as you can. You can balance it up there if that feels okay. Now, we're going to bend our right leg, our front leg, and we're going to bring our left foot down. From here, we're leaving our left hand on the floor and our right hand on the floor for the moment. We're bringing this right foot back, and it can step just behind. We're twisted. Now we're lifting that right hand off into a side plank. You don't have to stay here too long. You can always drop that bottom leg as well. Bring the hand back down, step over, push back to down dog. Catch your breath. Have a little walk out. So, let's try the other side. We're going to lift our left leg up in the air. And again, we're going to swing it through our hands. Now we're going to twist to the back. If we want, we can make sure the thumb's up and we bring the hand up in the air. Into a side angle pose, a twisted side angle pose. Then we're going to step our back foot down and then see if we can straighten that front leg. Remember, that hand can be on the ankle, it can be on a block, it can be on a chair, anywhere, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to straighten the leg but not lock it. We're going to bring the top hand down onto the floor. We're lifting our chin and trying to get our chin past our knee. So as you see at this side, I'm a lot tighter, and that's okay. Very few people that are symmetrical. So I'm going to bend that front knee so that I can get both hands to the floor. I'm going to bring the weight onto the front leg, and then I'm going to see if I can lift that back leg up. And see if I want to bounce it or flex it, whatever feels okay. We're going to bend the front knee, bring the back leg down. Keep both hands on the floor for now. Bring the left leg over the top of the right, slide, and then lift the left arm up. Stretch it. Bring the hand down, step back, to down dog. So, we're going to do 2 more sets. We'll do 1 more set, otherwise I'll run out of time. But again, we're just going to take it nice and slowly in each movement. So let's start with the right leg. Lift it. Bring it into the hands. Drop down. Keep the left hand on the floor. Lift the right arm up to the ceiling. When you feel you're ready, drop the back leg, straighten the front leg into a twisted triangle. Bring the hands down into an inverted V. Bend the front knee, bring the weight, lift the back leg, look towards the knee, into standing splits. Bend the front knee, drop the back leg, step the right leg over, take it into a side plank. Bring the hands down, take it back to down dog. Oh, we missed a bit in between, but never mind, we'll do that in a minute. So let's do the left leg. Lift up. Step it through. Drop down, leave the right hand, twist, lift the left arm up. Drop that back foot, straighten that right leg if it wants to go, don't worry if it doesn't. And then drop the hand into an inverted V, chin lifted, trying to get the chin past the knee. Bring the hand down, bend the knee, lift that back leg up, let the head drop down, try and lift the leg as high as you can into the splits. Bend the front knee, step that right foot down, bring the left foot over, take it to side plank. Bring it back to down dog. Push back to down dog, stretch that back. Come over, drop the hips, lift into cobra, or up dog I should say. Drop the knees, push back. Let the arms come away, take it to embryo pose. Letting the arms come down by the legs, letting the shoulders drop in. So we're going to bring ourselves back up to standing. And we're going to do some shoulder stretches. Now, be careful with these. If it feels too much on your shoulder, don't do it. I can't remember. I can never remember which camera I've got on. Now, if you've got a band, you might find that holding the band might be easier on your shoulder than trying to get your hands together here. So you might find that having it a bit wider will be better for you. So see how you feel. Listen to your shoulder. So you're taking your feet slightly wider than your hips. I'm just going to drop that a bit. So you're taking them hands behind or with the belt, whichever you prefer. Oh, I need to roll it up so you can see my shoulders first. So while you're holding here, at the shoulders, you roll them back. And as you roll, you'll feel your hands and your forearms turn. And it's as if they want to pull your hands apart. So you've really got to grip with your fingers. You're going to have your feet about as wide as your mat, so the edge of your mat, best way to think about it. You're going to take the arms up and take it down. Lifting them arms up as much as you can, as if somebody's trying to pull them over the front of your head. Now to come up, you're going to lift your head, bend your knees, drop your arms and bring yourself up. You can undo the hands, but we are going to do it again. The next time we do it, we're going to move a shoulder towards the knee and bend one knee, bend the other knee. So again, pulling round, take it down and bending the knee, the shoulder, so you're twisting to the side. And you can move side to side, locking up towards the ceiling as you twist. Lovely. Make sure both feet stay flat on the floor, that you don't move your heels off the floor. You're just bending the knee. When you need to, bend both knees. You can drop the arms and roll back up. Lovely. So, we're going to take it into a wider leg. So we're going to take our legs a little bit wider. We're going to move our arms into the different position. So this time we're going into cow face. And remember, you can bring the wire, the rope up, and you can hold it here. Or you're trying to get the thumbs up, thumb down, and bring them in to match. But we're going to move, so I'm going to get you to move the arms as we're moving to different sides. So as you go towards the right, you're going to bend towards the right, you're going to have the right arm up in the air. As you go towards the left, you're going to have the left arm up in the air. And you're moving the arms as we're doing it. So I'm going to bring the legs, so it's down on my legs. I'll show you first. Do you want to watch first? So I'm going to bring my right arm up, bend my left knee, and bring myself down into a humble warrior. Lifting up, turning the foot in, changing the arms, turning the other foot out, humble warrior. Lift up, turn the foot in, change the arm, turn the foot out, bend the knee, humble. Lovely. And then you're going to, once you've done it evenly, bring it back up, let go with the arms. Lovely. So let's bring ourselves down onto the floor. So forward bend, step back, push back. Take it to embryo again. Relax them shoulders out. So we're going to do tabletop. You can hold it in tabletop, or we can extend it a little bit with a leg lift. Now again, with all our arm exercises, it doesn't matter which way your fingers are pointing, it's more important where the joints are. So the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder need to be in line, not necessarily wherever your fingers want to go, whichever direction. It doesn't really matter, as long as it feels okay for you. You're bringing your feet in and you're lifting into a tabletop. So you can stay here, we'll hold it here for the first one, so about 4 breaths. And then you're bringing it down. So now you can stay there, or we'll take it a little bit more. So again, let me show you. You're bringing it up, you're lifting, down, lifting, down. Lifting, down, lifting, down. Lifting, down, lifting, down. Okay? Let's do the last one. Bring it down, reach forward. And bring it back up. So we're going to take it to side plank. Now you can do elbow or hand, doesn't really matter. You can have both legs up, or you can have one knee down. I'm going to keep the knee down. My shoulders just don't feel like it today. Bringing the arm over, stretching the body out. And then bring it down. So we're going to change sides. So my hand down underneath my shoulder, my knees bent underneath, stretching that arm. And bring it down. So we're going to do it one more time. But we're going to lift that top leg and bring it round to the back into a bow. So we're doing a side plank bow. So the leg's still down. I'm lifting the leg up, I'm taking it round, grabbing hold, pushing my hip forward, locking back, stretching back. And then release the leg, release the arm, bring it down. Let's try the other side. Put the knees down, the hands under my shoulder, taking the top leg out, lifting the bottom leg, or the top leg, reaching around, grabbing hold, pushing my hips forward, pushing back with my leg, locking back. And then take it out, bring it in, sit down. Lovely. Where am I going to after that? Okay, 4, 5. Oh, okay. So, lie yourself, bring your elbow down and your hand into the front, and both legs forward. Now you're going to pull your pelvic floor in, you're going to pull your abdominals in, you're going to flex your feet, keeping your body nice and straight. You're taking your foot backwards and forwards. Exactly what we do when we're standing up, but we want to be able to control and not roll forward or backwards. We want to just work that leg. Pulling down pelvic floor. And bring it back. Change sides. So I'm going to go the other way round. So again, elbows down under the shoulder. We're nice and straight. We're pulling in our pelvic floor. Pulling our abdominals. Flexing our feet. Bringing it forward and backwards. Last one. And bring it down. Roll yourself over, lie yourself on your back. You want a band, you can have a band for this. You're flexing your left foot, placing it flat down, toes pointing up on the floor. Straighten that right leg and pull it in. You can bounce it if you want. We've worked and stretched and warmed. So holding the leg close to your body, place your left hand on the floor, take it out towards the right. Again, you can bounce it if you want to. But keep the leg up in the air, you keep that hip down. You don't want the hip rolling, you want it down. Now we're going to take it into cradling lotus down here. So you grab hold of the heel of the foot, or if you can, a little bit further up, take the hand around and pull that leg in. Bring the left leg up, bend it in. Bend it and see if you can grab hold of the ankle, taking the hand through the leg and pull the ankle into the crook of your bum. Your leg should be resting on your knee. Your right leg should be resting on your knee. And then bring it into happy baby. Pull them hip legs down to the floor. Take that right foot, slide it, legs up, feet facing up, grab hold of that left leg, pull it in, hamstring stretch. Take the hand down, take the leg out to the side. Bring it in. Take it into cradling lotus. Bring that right leg up. Rest the foot on the knee. Bring your hand through the gap in your leg, grab hold if you can, your foreleg, your ankle, wherever you can. Try and rock the heel into the crack of your bum. And then take it out. And just wiggle them hips. And then bring it down. So we're going to take it into shoulder stand. Now you may want to go by a wall and bring that over. And if you find that it catches your shoulders a bit much, you could always get something like a towel. Make it a little bit higher. It's a little bit higher than you normally have. I'm just going to turn that round. Oh, oh, leather. Sorry, Insta. So, having a towel so that the towel will fall around this area of the shoulders. So that it just gives a little bit more padding to that back of that neck. You shouldn't be on your neck. You should be on the shoulder blades here. Now to get into them, you kind of have to roll the shoulders back so that you're sitting on these shoulder blades, and it will kind of lift your neck up slightly so that you don't sit on the neck. You sit on around where my bun is, my bandit. You sit on that part of your head. So the neck should be free. But if you feel any pain in your neck, then stop. Come out of it. You're trying to go up from here, shoulders rolling back, hands pointing up. You're bringing the knees in. You're using your hands to push and grab the back of your bum. Then you're walking your hands up your rib cage so that you're kind of pushing up here. You can flex your feet, you can point your feet. You're trying to push the hips forward, bringing all the weight onto the shoulders. What tends to happen is kind of this position. I'll turn that in a minute. People might get into kind of that position, or sort of here, and that's okay. Doesn't matter where you are. What you want to do is try and get them elbows in as much as you can and lift up. Try not to move your head. Now, getting up there isn't that easy, so if you need to, you could bring your bum in and try and get your bum as close to the wall as possible. Slide yourself round, feet here, and just lift up and push from there, having your hands underneath. You could then try one leg and one leg until you feel confident to get two legs up. You can always take it down, stick your bum out to protect that spine. I've got my toes into tiptoe. When you're coming out, always support your back. Ouch, there it goes again. There it goes. So when you come down, you're going to then take it into fish, which is the opposite. So we've had our chin pulled in, now we want to take it the other way. You can push down with your arms, use your hands underneath, lift your head and try and place the top of your head down. Then you can let your hands out, you can let your legs relax. If you wanted to make it harder, you could lift the legs and lift the arms, working them stomach muscles. If you found getting into that position quite hard, you could get a block. You can get a block and put the block at this point in the back, around here. Lie yourself down and let the head come over the top. And this does exactly the same thing. It opens the chest, opens the neck, but without having to put the weight onto the head. So if you've got head problems and neck problems, you might not want to go into that because it overextends the neck. So you may prefer or need to use a block to make sure that you're not putting too much pressure on that neck. And just letting your body relax. And even in this one, you can do the same thing. And then bring yourself down. Let yourself just lie in corpse pose. And then we're going to go into our relaxation. So lie yourself down. Any position you want. It can be corpse, it can be on your back, it can be on your side. Doesn't really matter. So letting your body relax. Remember to do the tense and relax. To follow your breathing. Just making sure everything feels relaxed. Your shoulders, your jaw, your bum. Checking how the breath is coming in and out of the body. attitude towards everyone and everything you encounter is usually one of either attraction, aversion, or indifference. So hopefully using this next medication, you'll become aware of your attitudes that lead you to a greater mental balance and stability. Our habits of sorting everything into a judgmental category is ultimately exhausting and painful. Clinging to our attitude belies the truth that all things change. Cultivating a sense of openness and acceptance will help you to weather life's difficulties with grace and flexibility. So what I want you to do is to choose an object, a situation, or a person on which to focus this meditation session. Mentally, take time to create a vivid and detailed image of your chosen object or person. As you meditate, allow your feelings to rise and carefully note your attitude. Don't suppress a negative attitude or edit it to what you think you should feel. Accept without judgment any attitude you may have. Ask yourself a series of questions to explore your attitude more closely. Have you always felt this way towards this object or person? What led you to the feelings this way? What could cause your attitude to change? Note any bodily sensations that arise. As you deepen your understanding of your attitude, remind yourself you feel is only what you feel today. Try to cultivate an attitude of calmness and not feeling any judgment at all. Remind yourself that attitude, like everything else, changes over time. Over the next few days, try to notice how you organise and experience people you encounter into one of the three categories: like, dislike, or neutral. And don't forget them three questions. Have I always felt this way towards this person or object? What led you to the feeling this way? What could cause your attitude to change? And notice any bodily sensations as they arise. As always, take your time, never rush. I'm going to say good night.